All right, it is 4 a.m. in the morning. I'm at the Bar Trailhead in Colorado Springs, starting off with Pikes Peak. And I'm about to start the Rocky Mountain Slam, which is all 58 14ers in Colorado, all 36 13ers in Wyoming, and all 12,000 foot peaks in Montana. Took me a second there. All right, 4 months. We'll see how this goes. North Eolus Peak. Eolus Peak, probably saying that wrong. Just did. Ooh, North Eolus. And then we have, I believe that's Wyndham and that's Starlight. I might be getting them mixed up. Wyndham Peak. Yes, sir. A little bit of a airy peak. I'm straddling it, but over there, covered in snow. Aeolus to the left, North Aeolus, and then Wyndham. Just did all 4. El Diente in the bag. We got Wilson next, and then Wilson Peak potentially later. Mount Wilson, done. Where's El Diente at? Somewhere right there. Bang. Whew. Wilson Peak summit. Third on the day. First El Diente, then Mount Wilson. Ooh. I'm gassed. Whew. Mount Sniffles summit. Andy's Peak. Sunshine Peak. And then we got Red Cloud right over there coming up next. It's been a long one. I think we're over 10,000 vert for the day, and it's not even 4 p.m. yet. Whew. All right. All right, we got Sunshine right there. We're on top of Red Cloud. Woo. Uncompahgre, number 23. Wetterhorn in the bag. Got Uncompahgre back there. San Luis Peak, officially done with the Sand Mountains. Yes, sir. Up on Shavana, starting the Collegiate Peaks. Tobagachi Peak, probably pronouncing that wrong, but we got Shavana. Antero, done. Over there we got Shav, Tab.
Be nice. I'll let you pass right by me.
Princeton, halfway done. All right, Yale Summit, 8:10 p.m. And I think clouds are rolling in, but I think Columbia and Harvard are back there. Harvard over there. And we're on top of Columbia. Almost forgot. All right, on top of Harvard. And then Columbia, right there. Okay, we got Harvard over there. And Belford. And Oxford. All right, we're on Belford. Oxford right there. Harvard right there. And Missouri up next. Yes, sir. On top of Missouri Mountain. We got Belford over there. And a shoe that's drying from super glue. All right, made it to the top of Huron. You can see we just came from Missouri over there. La Plata Summit. Next. Yes, sir. Scary clouds. Albert, done. Alright, I'm getting out of here. Alright, Mount Massive Summit. Sun's starting to come up. And the Collegiate Peaks are done. Capitol Peak. in the bag. Snowmass coming up next. Snowmass Mountain. Maroon Peak in the bag. North Maroon Peak. Done. Pyramid. Done. Yes, sir. Conundrum. Done. Castle up next. Castle Peak. Conundrum behind me. Elks are done. Mount of the Holy Cross. Done. And we are officially done with the Sawatch Range. Mount Sherman Summit. And I am getting the heck out of here. Democrat. Cameron up next. Just came over from Buckskin. That was more than I was anticipating. Cameron in the bag. Bross is up next. Peak number 52. Mount Lincoln. To Calibron. Done. Quandary. Done. 10 Mile and Mosquito Range. Done. Gray's Peak. Tori's up next. A lot of people up here. This is weird. Tori's Peak. It's a madhouse up here. Jesus Christ. Bierstadt number 56. Hopefully Evans up next. Mount Evans Summit. Bierstadt over there. Wind River Peak, number 1, done in Wyoming. Got a whole big traverse to go, and it's August 12th, Saturday, 10:41. Harrower Peak, and I think we have Knife Point and Brown Cliff somewhere back there, not sure, and then Fremont and I believe Jackson. Knife Point and Harrower there. And I'm cramping so bad, so I gotta get off here. Brown Cliffs, and just came from Knife Point, right back over there. Jackson Peak, and we got Fremont up next. Fremont here, gonna cross the glacier in a sec to head to Sacagawea. Sacagawea, we got Fremont over there, and Helen over there. Twin Peak East, and we're in the clouds. So this is the Twin Peak West, and then Twin Peak East just right there. Whitecap Summit, you got Split over there, and a small Whitecap. Split Mountain, done. We got, let's see, Twin Peak East and West, and then Mammoth Glacier right there, which I descended down earlier. American Legion, and I think that's Henderson right behind me. Get that next. Bow Mountain, we got American Legion right there. Just did that before. On top of Miriam, and we got the Sphinx right ahead of us, and then a lot of clouds. Sunbeam, and then Turret, I believe right there. Phoebos, probably saying that wrong, but we got Gannett right back there. On top of Gannett, you can see Pinnacle Ridge and Woodrow Wilson behind me. Pinnacle Ridge Summit and Woodrow Wilson right there. On top of Woodrow Wilson, got Gannett behind me, and let's see, Helen, Sacagawea, Fremont. Sphinx, got Woodrow Wilson right there, Pinnacle Ridge, and Gannett. Turret Peak before the storm comes in. Low vis, can't see anything else. Helen, and we got Sacagawea and Fremont just over the way. Spearhead, Pinnacle, and Helen right there. That just put some hair on my chest. On top of Mount Warren, we got Fremont, Sacagawea, and Helen. Henderson, got American Legion right there. And the storms are coming in. On the summit of Coven, the hardest peak in the winds. And you got Gannett right there, and a handful of other 13ers. Desolation, we got Coven, Gannett, Twin Peak, East and West, and a whole lot of other 13ers. Bastion, and then got Gannett right there in the middle. Point 13180, nailed it. And I believe that's Flagstone right behind me. Flagstone Peak, got Desolation right there, and then of course Gannett right there. Klondike Peak, Summit 1. Klondike Peak, Summit number 2. South Downs, I believe we got Downs just ahead. Downs Mountain Summit, it is Tuesday, August 29th, 10:30 a.m. And the Wind River Range is done. On top of the Grand, summit right behind me. And not much verification today. Frank's Peak. And what is better verification than 2 grizzlies right there? That's 8 total that I saw on the way up. Cloud Peak, and then we got Blacktooth over there. Not going to be able to get there tonight. All right, Tuesday, September 12th, 7:38 a.m. And the Wyoming 13ers are done. Rear guard, first 12er, Montana. And then split tomorrow morning. Spirit, you got rear guard back there and some fresh snow. Forget Me Not, I'm tagging a couple high points because I don't know where the true summit is. But Spirit back there and then rear guard behind it. All right, Beartooth. And then we got all right, Whitetail, low vis. It snowed last night. Perfect conditions. All right, Silver Run just came from Whitetail, which is in the clouds, but straightforward. Bowback. Just realized I have some nice snow on my face. No visibility, and it snowed for 14 hours last night. Sundance in 4 feet of snow. And I think that's Silver Run behind me. Sky Pilot, Castle behind me.